Hi, thanks for joining me today. I'm Alyssa Grimshaw, one of the biomedical research and methodology librarians here at the Yale Harvey Cushing John Hay Whitney Medical Library. This short session is part of our What's the Difference series on evidence synthesis methodology. This session covers protocols and protocol registration, two related concepts that are essential for transparency and reproducibility in evidence synthesis. Many researchers confuse these terms, but understanding the distinction helps plan projects properly and meet reporting expectations. Our learning objectives for this workshop is that participants will be able to define a protocol and protocol registration, explain the purpose of each in research, identify the differences and overlaps, and recognize when to create a protocol and when to register it. We will focus on purpose, timing, content, and transparency rather than a step-by-step guide for protocol writing. Whenever we're discussing evidence synthesis, I just like to quickly mention the availability of librarians to collaborate with you on these projects. Please feel free to reach out to us or check out our website to look at our services. We do have other tools available to assist with evidence synthesis project. EndNote is available through the Yale Software Library. Confidence is also available. Please reach out to me or one of the other librarians to gain. What is a protocol? A protocol is essentially a blueprint for your review. It ensures that the research team is aligned, it reduces bias, and provides a reference for consistent methods. Protocols can exist even if they're not publicly registered, but creating one is best practice in evidence synthesis. Registering a protocol is not mandatory for all review types, but it is considered best practice and is required by many journals for systematic and scoping reviews. Think of the registration as publishing your plan in advance, so the research community knows that what you intend to do. You may decide to publish a protocol on registries such as Prospero or Open Science Framework, or to draft a protocol paper and submit it to a journal. Both of these methods would be considered registered for your protocol. We're really worrying about the public timestamp for this review plan. So as long as you have something you can point to that has this timestamp, then that fulfills the requirement. So if we're doing our side-by-side comparison, the main difference is visibility and function. A protocol is an internal roadmap for your team. Registration is making that roadmap public to increase transparency, reduce duplication, and to build trust in the study's results. Both are created before starting the review, but registration adds this timestamp and public accountability. So when to use each? Not all reviews require registration, but all reviews benefit from a clear protocol. For systematic reviews and scoping reviews, registration is often expected by the journals. If you don't have this, your paper could be rejected. For other review types, registration is optional, but recommended for best practices and transparency. I will just offer this wisdom. You can't go back in time and register the protocol. It's always better to just submit it if you even remotely think you may need to disclose it in your eventual manuscript. When thinking about timing, the protocol should be drafted at the beginning of the study prior to the literature search or screening any papers. In terms of registration of the protocol, timing can have a little more shades of gray. Prospero generally recommends as its gold standard in systematic review protocol registrations that they will only accept registration as long as no data extraction has been done in any of the included studies. If you check the box saying that you've done data extraction of an included study, they will instantly reject your protocol registry and you won't be able to submit it. Registries like Open Access Framework will allow you to upload your protocol even after data extraction has begun, but it does ask you to disclose this information by checking a box, which is then viewable to the readers and peer reviewers of your manuscript. I generally recommend submitting it prior to data extraction or as soon as the team is ready after the team has developed the search. So for our key takeaways, protocols are an internal plan. with detailed methods that help increase the rigor of the study. Protocol registration, on the other hand, is a public record of that plan, which increases transparency and reduces potential study biases. Creating the protocol is essential for methodological rigor, and registering it is best practice for transparency and accountability. If you're looking for a deeper dive, please feel free to check out our Blueprint and Evidence Protocol Writing for Systematic and Scoping Review class or recording. We also have a Protocol Writing Lab, Blueprint in Action. Check out our library schedule for the latest offerings on those. You may also want to check out Prisma P for more information about required reporting and protocols. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me or any of your research and education librarians.